Hey guys, thanks for tuning in and checking it out. We're doing All Pets Go to Heaven, featuring the Tamer Envoy of the Hunt and the two undead pets, the Harbringer of Dark and the Herald of Light. Um, we want to use a leveling pet here, so you can get your pet tokens and you can also get some leveling done at the same time. Um, so the two main pets I'm using to get this done are two frogs. And the three abilities I'm using off these two frogs are mainly the Tongue Lash, the Swarm of Flies, and then Tongue Lash on my second. I mean, all these other, having Swarm of Flies doubled up, is beneficial, and bubbles are beneficial, but not necessary for the fight either. You can do them without. You could just sit here and fight your way through and not have to worry about survivability. Um, so, the two abilities that we want to talk about is the Harbinger of Light does a Curse of Doom in the first round. I mean, typically you want to put your leveling pet in your first round, just because it's easy, pull it in, pull it out. It makes the thought process a little better instead of saying, oh, is it the fourth round or is it the fifth round, having to scroll through your logs. So I wasn't trying to look for that most perfect hit. Um, But Curse of Doom is a big hit. It'll hit you for if you're not vulnerable to it, it'll hit you for 678. If you are vulnerable to it, it can hit you for 762. And if you're less vulnerable to it, as an aquatic, oh, I'm sorry. So the most vulnerable would be the humanoids. So a humanoid would get hit for like 762. An aquatic would get hit for 447. Um, so you can start playing around with all these numbers, like will it crit, will it not crit, and the lowest health pool that I can do the fight with is 716 aquatic. I played a bunch of math games and found out the numbers for what hits as far as what's vulnerable and what's not. An aquatic can come in at 617 and get hit with 616 worth of damage, and then survive the fight, but you might get crit. And how do I run a tutorial video and then have to worry about the RNG of you getting crit? So my recommendations to you here, if you don't want to worry about vulnerabilities and you don't want to worry about anything, come in with a health pool of over 1100. If you come in with a pet with a health pool of 1100 or above, you'll be fine. Because depending on whether you're dealing with humans or beasts or magic pets, at different levels, they have different health pools. So just try to find yourself an 1100 health pool for your first pet, and you'll have no problem. I'm running it with a level 10 with 652 health, so you can kind of understand what's going on. I will give you health pool numbers if you want to know. So aquatic 616, you're going to get hit with critter 789, mechanical 932, human 931, and then all your regular pets, the other six creature types that aren't vulnerable, 847. So you got the Curse of Doom coming at you in the first round, and then later throughout the fight, the Herald Light does a Sunlight cast, which is an AoE, and the AoE on regular pets does 169 damage. On less vulnerable critters, it'll do like 111, and then on more vulnerable, which are the mechanical, it hits for 254. So that's where we're getting all these numbers from. And the highest number I came up with was 932 that you're going to get hit with, and that's as a mechanical. Humans 931, it's right there. But if you were to get crit on top of being vulnerable, that's why we came up with 1100. So the recommendation, if you want to do this fight easy peasy, come in with 1100 health pool. You'll have no problems. Okay, so first round. So this is your leveling pet that's going to be soaking the ability. He's going to soak this Curse of Doom in the first round, and then we'll go ahead and swap him out. And we're just tongue lashing. You know, if you start to weigh out, a Swarm of Flies hits for 147, so it takes 4 rounds to do an additional round worth of damage, which is 600. So are you going to get him down faster than 4 rounds? Yeah, you are. So we're just going to keep tongue lashing here. Okay. Once he's down and he comes back up, just go ahead and throw your bubble up here. You know, you don't want to lose him. Or, you know, respectively, a healing wave would work right there as well. So we're just going to use Swarm of Flies the minute that we get in, and then I'm going to use Tongue Lash. If I was to be dead or whatever at this point, it wouldn't matter. The other frog has it under control. So as you can see, Chuck got hit right there for, he got hit in the original round for 447, then he just got hit for 169. So he's down here with some nice health and he'd survive. But so it shows he's a level 10. So level 10s, you know, it can be done, but you're going against all the RNG being in your favor. Alright, so we're just tongue lashing, that's all we're doing. And that's it. As a level 10, Chuck should get some nice XP, probably around 3,700. I didn't actually throw on my Safari hats on fail, so make sure you guys throw on your Safari hats. As far as like pet snacks and stuff, I don't recommend it unless you were doing a bunch of running around and leveling. You know, for one battle, it's not worth it to waste all that those pet tokens. All right, and that's it. Let's see. Chuck got 3,800 and went all the way up to level 14. Alright, I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.